Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is John. Just like to thank you for joining me. Just the other weekend, I had one of the best ones that I had in a really long time. So let's get started. On Saturday, I went to the Alamo City Comic Con with one of my best friends. We went there, um, and really, we went to. Well, actually, last year what happened is we went to the Texas Comic Con last year during the summer, and which is pretty cool because it was held like at this it's held at this building, I guess, the San Antonio Event Center, I think is what it's called. And it used to be, I'm guessing, but it used to be maybe an old uh Office Depot or something. I mean, I guess they relocated it somewhere else or something. And I guess instead of tearing it down, the city decided to turn it into like an event center. And so every so often you hear of things going on there. And last year they were hosting, the Texas Comic Con. And so we went there. It was fun. It wasn't packed or anything. It wasn't big, just small. I had a share of vintage toys, a few celebrities. Nothing big. Um, Artists, and just some nice little things going on there. So it was pretty fun. And by the end of the day, we were just saying, hey, you know what? Next year we're gonna come and maybe bring a little extra money so we can actually buy something pretty cool. And so yeah, so this year during the summer, we were talking, hanging out, and we heard of the Alamo City Comic Con was going to be coming instead of the Texas Comic Con. And so we're like, you know what? I hear this is going to be bigger. There's going to be more people, and instead of being held at the event center, it's going to be held at the Henry B. Gonzalez convention. And whenever there's something there, it's pretty big. So we went ahead and did that instead. And we didn't really want to buy the weekend or 3 day pass because we just didn't have the money or the time really to go through all 3 days. So we thought, you know what, let's just get the Saturday pass. We'll go in, just check it out like we did last year. Maybe stay a little longer. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm fine with that. And so originally we were gonna come or go in like at the opening, which is in 10 a.m. in the morning. But I guess my friend, I guess he had some stuff to do or something. He was busy the night before, basically, from what I heard. So he told me, like, you know what, let's go in at 12 instead. And I was like, okay, fine, that's cool. So of course, Saturday comes. We leave like around 12:30. I don't know what time it was, but we get there. We get to downtown. Um, and we were just shocked to see that the city, or not the city, but the whole area was just jam packed with cars and traffic because, um, well, for one, they're having construction on one of the streets, so it's pretty much blocked off. So there's only like one way in and practically no way out. I mean, yeah, and we were also thinking, well, usually we're thinking, okay, let's park at the River Center garage. Usually the south end is jam packed, so we're thinking, okay, we'll probably find some parking on the north end. Um, no, we didn't. Uh, cars were coming in, cars were coming out, and there was absolutely no parking. Um, so we were just driving around downtown for a while, and I guess eventually kind of figured, well, I guess actually we didn't figure. He figured. Well, I guess we had no other choice. Had to ask his parents to take us. So stop by their house, which is on the south side. Um, Take us there, drop us off nearby, which wasn't that bad because really the streets were pretty clear except for downtown. So it was pretty simple. Um, But it was getting there, which was a bit of a shocker because when we finally got to the convention center and just saw how long the line is for people to purchase tickets to get in. I think that's where we were surprised, because um, the line was going from the entrance all the way around the building and sort of coiling up. So we were pretty surprised just how many people that were there. And luckily, we had purchased our vouchers, our tickets, the month before. So, we got in right away, got our wristbands, and walked into the center. And from there, we just had a great time. There was way more to see than it was the year before. Just people there. I mean, there was cast from The Walking Dead. You had a few wrestlers from the NWO, and of course, a few some of the original Power Rangers, and I believe it was Danny Trejo. And also, of course, you can't forget Adam West. He was also there. Didn't get to see him. I saw a few of the rest, but didn't get to see him around. I think he was in the excuse me. Where was he? Oh yeah, that's right. He was at the panel, and so we didn't have passes for that, so we didn't get to see him though. But other than that, it was pretty cool. Just what was there. It was pretty awesome. I think also what else happened there? Oh yeah, like the one thing that I was really surprised when we were walking around is my friend. He's a bigger Godzilla fan than I am. He loves it. I love it. My brother loves it. But he's more die hard about it. He knows everything there is about it. That there is to know about it. And so when he saw some T-shirts that were for sale, he was like, you know what, I had to buy them, and so I could go for it. And it was weird because when we got there wasn't a lot of people, buying T-shirts. But once we were like waiting around for a while, like just people started coming in and like crowding that whole little spot. And so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna wait over there. And when I did, I was just looking around, getting a closer look at what they had on display. And one of the things that kind of surprised me is this guy. He was selling pretty much the whole set of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles vintage toys. And when I saw that, I was like really surprised because he had just about every toy that I had, except they were in their packages. And I was just surprised because like the ones that I have, they're missing little pieces. Their arms are falling off. They're scratched. They have paint on them, marks from, I don't know, things that I must have done with them when I was a kid. And yeah, I was just like, that was pretty cool, like all of them. And if I would have had the money, just enough money, it was probably been a couple $100, I probably would have bought the whole set, but I wasn't going to do that. But yeah, like just that Comic Con was pretty cool. We're planning to go next year. Maybe try and get actual passes to maybe see more, possibly even get into the panels. So, yeah. So I can't wait till next year. Hopefully they announce what's gonna happen throughout the year. So I can't wait for that. And so yeah, that was a great weekend, jam packed, amazing. And the next day, which was of course Sunday, spent the weekend that day, and that day was my girlfriend and her mother, and we went to the National Bridge Cavern, which was pretty cool because Saturday, you're packed with people, and Sunday you're kind of just in a place that's real peaceful, quiet. You're in the caves, and it's just the beauty and the serenity of that area, just nice. Of course, there was a family or two with kids screaming here and there, but it didn't bother me at all. It was just real nice. So, and the fact that, like I said, it's been like almost 15 years since they've been to National Bridge Cavern, so it was pretty nice. That whole weekend was amazing. Hopefully I get to do something like that again soon. Where you have a day of fun and then a day of just peace and quiet. So yeah. So can't wait for something like that. It'd be nice. So yeah. Was there anything else? No, so that was about it that I did for that weekend. Yep. Again, my name is John. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see y'all soon.